Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and I thought I might explore these new Milwaukee sockets. It's kind of an unusual shape. It's a square at the top. Let me pop this thing off. So you can see you could grab this with a wrench or something else. And what kind of also caught my eye was I just did a video about China, and I found this kind of interesting. If we look really close right here, it says Milwaukee Tool, and then a little below it, engineered by Milwaukee Tool, professionally made in China. So I was suggesting in my China video that maybe these tool companies should, if they are doing good quality control and workmanship and quality materials and everything else, they should be proud even if it's made in China. So I guess I like that indication there that it is professionally made in China. I got two of them, two 10 millimeters. I got a 1.25 inch drive, and both are long or deep sockets and 6.10 mils. Now what's interesting obviously is these turn into a square instead of the traditional round that probably has been the design of sockets since sockets were first invented. And I thought that's a neat idea. What are the pros and cons about it? As far as the shape. Well, you can grab it. It grabs really well, which opens up some possibilities that, take it a little further than a wrench. I did try it with my plier wrench, just grabbing it. That's a really solid idea right there. Obviously, you've got a lot of, rotational twisting that goes on, but, with the plier wrench, I could probably do some work with that. If I put it on a great big old, this is like an 18-inch snap-on, fits on there pretty tight. Little bit of wiggle. I thought, is that unusual? So I got the 1/4 inch and got rid of the ratcheting mechanism, so I'm using it on a handle. And the 1/4 inch, kind of see what that guy's doing. I haven't measured the offset. Here's a Craftsman. USA made Craftsman. A little bit better. Here's a snap-on. This is a short one though. Bunch of rattle there. Try a bigger one. A little bit. Go back to the Milwaukee. So it's about average. I noticed they laser etched the size on two sides, not on the edges. Presumably if you're going to grab it, I guess, with a wrench, that you wouldn't grab it across the number. You'd preserve that, so you'd grab it on the other side, but a lot of times you might not, care. Maybe they should have put it on all four sides. I don't know if that would have cost them much more. I noticed this 10 millimeter, or this 1/4 inch, I assume the drive square should be the same on all of them, but that takes an 11 mil wrench, and this 1/2 inch here seems to fit a 19 pretty well. Snap-on 19, but 3/4 is dead on. Better than the 19, but either one is passable. So that's kind of interesting to be able to have this sort of a lug to attach to a fastener and grab it both with some sort of a big driver if you wanted, but also with a wrench. So then I started thinking, gosh, what are all the implications that you could play around with when you've got the ability to grab the socket. Anyway, if you've got experience with these, let me know. Share your observations. It's innovative, and it's professionally made in China, so I guess that's a good thing. Kind of wonder though is, if you're grabbing it with stuff, if the finish is going to last. Usually the Chinese stuff doesn't have as thick a chrome, and then maybe they'll come out with something in the future that actually has a more the impact finish, but I don't know. Anyway, so I've got these two. I've got to get the 3/8. That one was sold out, but it looks like an interesting idea. What do they say right here? Anti-roll wrench ready. So yeah, it does not roll as well. I'm sure if you drop it, it'll still manage to find the center of the car underneath, but certainly not a regular socket. Anyway, interesting new tool from Milwaukee. Keep on innovating. And with that, Doc out.